Doujin review. This first episode requires a sacred artifact to be exhumed and reviewed. I'm talking of the first Doujin on the big N. No, no, not that one. Yes, that one, that big N, okay? CNN, please don't sue me. Now you might see the similarities between this Doujin review and meme review, but I assure you there is no copyright infringement intended. This was my complete original idea, and even if you have a case for copyright infringement, I highly doubt God King Felix would sue me for reviewing Doujins. I think that is outside his field of expertise and lies firmly in my field of expertise. That name. Huh. It's an interesting name, but unless you are a Ukrainian peasant in the 1930s or a hipster in current New York, I highly doubt you will have any similarities or ties to that title. The art is not bad, but when you only get 7 pages, usually you expect high quality stuff, whereas this reminds me of the quality you might see on a 50-40 page Doujin. Now, maybe I should say anything because I can't even draw a stick figure without it looking like it came from a schizophrenic with Parkinson's, so maybe I just shut up on that front. But hey, art is not everything. Many people want stories, so how is the story on this one? Well, I don't speak Japanese. So I have conducted a expert independent analysis of the pictures and text to try to distinguish what is going on. So what I present to you is my interpretation of the story behind this Doujin. So the cat girl, Ko, is given a bag that contains a schoolgirl's gym uniform. Now, the giver in this case looking like a man who has played American football until his passion for the smaller kind of girls became public and he had to flee the country and seek refuge in Japan. Now, of course, all this was a ploy by the CIA by orders of Elon Musk to insert a mole into the Japanese government that can send back home genetic information on cat girls so our heavenly god King Musk can finally grace the West with cat girls. Now, the bag itself is a bribe given to the cat girl, so she will suck on our main guy's pee-pee. This one I actually have evidence for, see right there, see it says pee-pee. Our cat girl is charmed by our main man here and she approaches him like girls do, you know? So, oh, how old is she by the way? Oh shit! With the transaction completed, her part of the deal is now up. With a blushing face on our main man here, he whips out his D, which is still soft, and therefore is undeniable proof that he is not a pedophile, and just doing this because he has to do it under penalty of insubordination and death by car battery acid if he does not do it, they go at it. Ko starts suck-jobbing our main man here until he nuts. Not yet done with his task, he goes at her nipples, which can best be described as a washing board with 2 small pieces of pepperoni on them. And he starts the DNA sampling process. Now, I'm not saying that she is a lolly. What I am saying is that her thighs are about the same size as his dick. Our main man nuts again, but he does pull out as to not leave any DNA evidence for Japanese FBI, and I do think they got caught by some Marissa-ass looking witch. The end. That will conclude the corporate theft our main protagonist does, as God King Musk can now finally start in his most ambitious project yet. This manga is not top tier or nor even really noteworthy under any normal circumstances, but it is a relic, a cherished and sacred one that must be preserved for the future generations, as it marks the dawn of the Big N and Elon's conspiracy for corporate theft. Now that is episode 1 of Doujin review. The next Doujin review will probably be something from the most popular category unless I get comments. And no, I'm not reviewing 177013, fuck off.